Also happening tonight, new questions about church transparency and the ongoing priest-sex abuse crisis. These questions are being raised now, just one day after the Jesuit religious order released a list of 50 priests who abused children. That list includes 8 priests who were assigned to places like Canisius High School and College here in Buffalo. Tonight, our I-Team Chief Investigator Charlie Specht discovers some of these abusive men are still wearing a collar and acting as priests.
Colleen and Molly O'Hara were in 7th grade when they say Father Peter Conroy first began touching and groping them in the 1970s.
It was very inappropriate behavior for anybody, any adult to a child, to a teen, young preteen. Just pulled me down on his lap, and the hand drifted up under the school uniform.
Conroy worked at both Canisius High School and College as recently as 2002, when the women came forward to report the abuse, and the Jesuits say Conroy admitted to abusing the minors. The Jesuits removed Conroy from Canisius and impeded him from ministry that year. They listed no assignments for Conroy after 2002 in the documents released Tuesday. But research by the I-Team based on the church's own records show Conroy is still very much a priest, and he's not the only one. Other Buffalo Jesuits accused of abusing minors were never defrocked or stripped of their status as Roman Catholic priests. Instead, they were quietly sent to retreats and other destinations where they serve to this day, even after they have been placed on the Jesuits' abuse list.
He may have somewhat less exposure to children, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't use his office to access children.
Patrick Wall is a former priest who works for a law firm suing the church. He wasn't surprised to see Conroy, since 2002, has been assigned to a church retreat center outside Poughkeepsie.
He's doing spiritual direction, he's saying Mass, he's hearing confessions.
Just this week, we found this review on the retreat center's Facebook page, where a woman says, "I spent an afternoon at Jogues Retreat. Father Conroy was a blessing."
There are no signs, there's no disclaimers, there's no either written or verbal warning that if a parent wanted to go on retreat and their kids came to visit them, there would be absolutely no warning that Peter Conroy is there and about his past history.
William Scanlon is another priest who used to work at Canisius College. The Jesuits say he admitted to abusing minors in 1994, and they restricted and then impeded him twice since then. But that didn't stop the order from including him in its official magazine in 2010, where he was shown giving communion. The Jesuits say another priest who served in Buffalo, Father Thomas Denny, was credibly accused of abusing minors and was impeded in 2002. But as recently as 2016, he donated to this charity using his religious title. Jesuit Superior John Cicero said Tuesday that, quote, "Any living Jesuit with a credible allegation of abuse is removed from ministry and assigned to a community that does not serve minors, where he lives under a closely monitored safety plan. That plan means Jesuits may be asked to participate in psychological treatment. In some cases, they are restricted from public celebration of the sacraments, and they are not allowed to dress as a priest or use the title Father or Reverend."
I have never seen a Jesuit who is a properly trained probations officer that can truly supervise these guys.
Now, in the one case in the Northeast where a Jesuit was defrocked, he was also charged criminally. But the reality is most of these priests, if they are still alive, cannot be prosecuted because the statutes of limitation have already expired on most of these crimes. Live for the I-Team, Charlie Specht, 7 Eyewitness News.